Enough with the rapping about every shit.
Shoot through your Cotto. Shout out to Cotto.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the What's the Demo podcast. This episode 10.
Episode 10. We did this 10 times.
I'm with my brethren,
Yeah.
Mogul, and What's the Demo this week, man?
Yeah.
This What's the Demo podcast. This What's the Demo this week.
What's the demo? You know, like, subscribe. Let's subscribe. Let me get my words together. Like, subscribe, and share.
You got it.
It's okay. Real niggas fuck up.
Roadblocks.
Real niggas fuck up. Like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube and our Instagram. You know, What's the Demo podcast on all platforms. It's episode 10. That means it's like week 12, considering how we film and how we sometimes double up, do what we do. How was your week, bro?
How was mine? Hey, it was good, man. I ain't gonna
Can
talk
I ask
about.
a question? Did The Wire come back yet?
I ain't even gonna talk about that. I swear, I ain't even gonna talk about
The Wire
it.
didn't come back yet? Oh, man.
No, it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back.
It's going to come back.
Hey, but you know what?
What
For
up,
real,
bro?
that's
It's
rich
definitely
nigga
gonna
problem.
come.
That's rich nigga problem.
It's coming back, though.
Hey,
and I'm laughing from
regular
rich
people,
nigga players.
regular people. Nah, what I say, regular people? That's both of them. No, I mean
others.
Nah, I'm saying people who
Don't have to deal with them type of problems.
don't have to deal with them type
It's
of
a
problems.
big ass problem. We laughing at it because I know you ain't fucked up, but at the same time, you fucked up mentally. Like, you want your bread back. I know how you is about control, and you like to have the things around you in space, and the fact that some niggas is holding your shit, I know that don't make you feel good. And I don't feel good for you, but I laugh with you, enjoy it, because you know you can call me for anything, and you got a small group of people you can call for anything.
Hey, it ain't hurt me, but it hurt me. That's all. I just want to see it back, man. I hate banks. I'm done with, like, I'm gonna make sure now. I know the difference. You know what I'm saying? With wires, you can just change the name. If the name not right, it will bounce back. And if it's a large sum of money, it'll go to wire heaven. And I just like, man, let's change the subject because I'm getting sad.
So how was your week, bro?
I'm getting sad. I'm getting sad. Oh, this is not gonna be a good show talking about that shit.
My bad.
Hey, my week though, it was a good. I mean, we had all type. I had a health scare with my girl, so
Yep.
you know, I was late night in the hospital with her, trying to cuddle up on a hospital bed. It's the worst.
Never comfortable. Never comfortable. Never comfortable.
We both laying. I'm laying sideways.
On a twin.
It's 3:00 in the morning, but I don't want her to be in there by herself, you know. So that was part of it. But other than that, you know, it was good. I got a chance to finish Christmas shopping. I got to do the Christmas shopping, but yeah, everything good, man. I never had no complaints. People don't want to hear complaints, man. Y'all don't care.
Y'all don't care.
Y'all,
And y'all ain't gonna
y'all
fix
gonna
it.
laugh at me.
Y'all ain't gonna fix shit either.
Yeah, they gonna laugh at me.
No, for sure.
How was your week, broski?
My week cool. The last 2 days have been a lot of work. I probably worked harder the last 2 days, and I probably physically worked in the last 5 years, to be honest. Like, I've been really putting in some hours trying to get some things done. But you know, we here. I'm happy to be here. I feel like this like my barbershop time where I get to chill, relax, talk about some shit, have a drink with you. This is my first time seeing you this week. A lot of times it's my first time seeing you this week when we get on this camera. But that's just because we super busy.
Yeah,
We just both super busy, you know.
Yeah, we grown.
But people really do think we
grown.
see each other like every day, and I'm like, we don't got that kind of time, bro. Like that's my dog. I talk to him every day. That's like, and you have become a part of my day.
Yeah, we
Facts.
call we call each other.
No emotional shit, but you have become a part of my day where it's
we
like,
call each other
I be
all
like,
that
damn, I ain't talked to bro today. Even if it ain't about no business, if we ain't got nothing we got to take care of, he's become a part of like, I got to talk to bro every day. You know what I'm saying? On some like, my day ain't like fake, like complete if I ain't done, like if I ain't at least talk to him 2 minutes. And we have fast conversations, so we don't be sitting on the phone for hours.
This is my therapist. That's what it is.
Yeah, he mad too.
I be telling him about the bullshit. Man, you can't believe this shit. This is
Hey,
bullshit.
what would you do in this scenario?
Yeah, just tell me
Like
your
you-
opinion. Give me your opinion. Am I right or wrong? Tell me, am I right or wrong? I snapped
But in
on
your
I
defense-
snapped on the. I was at Men's Warehouse this week. Quick story. I was at
All right,
Men's
for sure.
Warehouse.
Yeah,
this
we
week.
need to do more of that, more relatable shit before we get into these topics.
Yeah, I was at Men's Warehouse this week, and I used to work at Men's Warehouse. My father was like a district manager, so that was one of my first jobs growing up as
For
a
sure.
shorty and everything.
Yeah.
And I walk in, and you know how you walk in. I hate masks for one. So I'm putting my mask on. I'm walking in. I always have my mask in my hand. When I walk in the establishment, I put it on, you know. And I'm putting the mask on. She's like, mask, please.
She didn't give you a chance.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm like, I got you. So I'm putting the mask on. She like, you know what you looking for? I'm like, I need some shirts. You know your sizes? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I tell them 16 and a half, 34, 35. So she was like, yeah, they over there. She was like, if you need any help, holler at me. I'm like, cool. That's cool. Mm-hmm. She ain't tell me a name. I'm a big stickler. Like, if you were serving me, if you walk up to me, tell me your name. Introduce yourself to me. Because really, you're a stranger till you introduce yourself to your name, have some type of warmth, and it's about the vibe and the feel of how you doing it. So I go over to look at the shirts and stuff. So they talking about one of their coworkers. I guess it's because it's closing time. I don't know. Maybe I'm oversensitive because I'm black or something like that. Yeah. But they talking about they coworkers. Yeah, I hate Jim. Jim, man, squeaky voice ass, his ass. I'm gonna listen to this shit. I'm like, all right. So then they was talking about Jeff, and I'm just making these names up. I don't really know exactly the name. So they like, yeah, Jeff like playing grab ass, and last time he grabbed me around my waist and and it's a dude. And I'm like, hey, excuse me, I'm a customer, and I really don't want to hear that. Can y'all be a little professional while I'm here?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's some shit I would ask you. Would be like, am I wrong for snapping on these people saying this? You know what I'm saying?
Because I might want to come in here and just have some retail therapy.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about these gay human resources encounters that y'all need to report to the office. Like, I don't
that ain't professional anyway, though.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about this shit.
Yeah, that ain't professional.
Wait till I'm gone. You got enough time where there's no customers in the place to talk about this.
For sure.
Hey, bro, close that window. That blind hitting too hard. That's bothering me. It's just, you know how I got ADD or something.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to do it, but you did it the right way.
Yeah, I'm on L.
Ain't no way. Fuck it. Y'all cool. But let's go ahead, bro. I think we should go ahead and jump into our topics.
Yeah, we can jump in.
The first topic is Chicago Bulls. 10 of the players test positive for COVID. That caused them to cancel the game. I think either last night. Or the day before for Detroit. And
see, I'm a big Bulls fan. I don't understand these dudes who go and they be Lakers fans or I'm a LeBron fan. Man, I've been Chicago since Jordan.
Yeah.
I've been Chicago since Jordan. So I'm a Chicago fan. I done been courtside at 2 games already this year. I was finna go to the Lakers game, finna take Pops to the Lakers game. But this, you know, they had 10 players and the 2 announcers, Bill Winnington and Stacey King. Give me the hot sauce. You know what I'm saying? That's my man. My man Stacey King. Shout out to Stacey King. Give me the hot sauce.
Give me the hot sauce.
Give me the hot sauce. That's my man.
I fuck with Stacey.
Sriracha. You know, that's his shit.
That's his shit.
He the best announcer in the game, man. Shout out to Stacey King. But Stacey King, Bill Winnington, all of them got the goddamn ring.
They all got the goddamn ring.
They all got the Omarion. They all got Omarion. Touch. They was giving it to each other. Touch. I got the move and let it. Touch. They was giving it to each other. Everybody was giving it to each other.
Hell no. Yeah, they passing that shit around. So they canceled some games. I'm
glad. That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair. They got to. They got to. It fucked up my FanDuel bets this week, but it's cool. Because I bet on the Bulls. That's the only team I bet on.
The Bulls go. I still got some bets.
Then we was just talking about a topic on the internet. Actually, we wasn't talking about it. I walked into the topic about Steph Curry and Jordan. They said some nigga on Instagram said that is Steph Curry better? Oh, that was a rapper. I don't want to call him some nigga.
Well, nah, he just became a rapper, but he was a YouTuber. I think his name DDG or something like that.
All right, so he said that, can we admit that Steph Curry is better than Jordan? And me and you agree. So this ain't even a topic, but it is close to the topic we finna get to is, are there greats and errors, or are there just an all-time great? Because I go for all-time great, and I'm saying Jordan, and you saying Jordan.
I'm saying Jordan, I'm saying Jordan because that was my era. Me knowing about the eras above, It can't be about championships. It can't be about shooting. It can't be about passing. It got to be all around basketball player. And also it got to be about the demeanor of the basketball player. That's the Jordan killer instinct was it.
The attitude.
Jordan was defense, offense, and he couldn't be stopped.
And control.
He couldn't be stopped. And it was timing. Timing is everything in life. From being a comedian to
artist.
An artist, everything is timing.
Yeah.
So his timing was impeccable, and he always had the right timing at the right shit at the end of his career. Because at the beginning of his career, he had to face Big Brother Zeke, Isaiah Thomas from Chicago from the West Side.
From the West Side.
So he dominated at that time, and he was dominating at a bad. Zeke was a bad dude, man, and he don't get enough credit because he was a West Side dude.
Yeah.
And once you a West Side dude and you rub people the wrong way, the white folks that got the money don't really want to give you no money because they just from the West Side. They was telling Bobby Knight, "I'll whoop your ass."
Yeah.
You know, you remember Bobby Knight from Indiana?
Hell yeah,
Bobby Knight was a bad white dude.
Bad white dude.
You know what I'm saying? So
from Indiana.
yeah, and they was, you know, the bad boys. The Pistons was the bad boys.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to give them their credit, but they ran that era.
They
then
did.
you had the baddest white dude to ever hit the planet, Larry Bird, man.
Bird.
You know, my point about the Jordan thing before we go too far off track was, if you haven't seen Jordan in his time, in his prime, you really should shut the fuck up. If you didn't watch whole games, if you not,
that's what I'm about to say.
You gotta be a
Yeah.
historian to go back and watch whole series.
And you gotta watch them at that time.
Yeah.
Don't watch them now on some replay movie
and you
shit.
gotta research the teams of the time to know how good the other teams was, and then the style of play. It was a inside out game. Now it's an outside in game.
Yeah.
You don't have big men. Back then they had 10 centers that was all stars.
All stars.
And that ain't even including the secondary.
And these niggas was built like tough grown men. I always equate basketball players back then to like the cars now. Like, you remember back in the 90s, even early 2000s, the cars was metal. They was steel. Now all the cars is plastic. Me and you both drive. You drive a $100,000 car. I drive a $90,000 car. They both made of plastic at the end of the day. But back in the day, them bitches was made of real steel. Them bitches would get rust on them.
My car's plastic. But yeah,
they would get rust on them.
My 86 Landau get into an accident with that bumper.
That motherfucker gonna rock you. But I'm saying that equivalent to the
steel.
NBA players, like how back in the day they was just more hard body. They was tougher. These niggas now a little bit softer. They
don't make cars from steel, but they still charging us $100,000.
$100,000, pissing me off. I don't even like the cap on my shit. Like, I keep it at the 90. My shit cool 90, but still. Too much car for a car to be plastic, and then
$90,000 is $100,000 car. We round that shit. We in the hood. You know what I'm saying? We round that shit.
All right, my shit $100,000.
That's a track out.
My shit $100,000 then. Our topic is Steph Curry, the all-time 3-pointer record. He broke that shit last night. He was in New York. They played New York last night. I think he did it in the first 6 minutes.
With the shot.
I think he did it in the first 6 minutes. I think he gonna bust for 3,000. I think his record was like 29, 46 or 27, something like that. I think he could bust for 3,000. Whatever the number I saw, I think he could bust for 3,000.
He the best shooter ever.
Ever, for sure.
Damn,
Ray Allen.
I just got a hole in my pen. Damn. I don't know if it's now.
You don't care. I think he gonna bust for 3,000. Reggie Miller and Ray Allen was at the game last night. I watched it right before I fell asleep. I should have bet on that game.
Why? You know Golden State was gonna win.
Right, but I bet on all type of shit, like how many threes Steph Curry would get. All that FanDuel shit. Moving on though. This Reed nigga.
He say a Reed nigga.
This Reed nigga, man.
He a Reed nigga.
Cause I feel for all my college people, man. Joe Budden reneges on student loan promises. He sold y'all his whole election that he was gonna forgive student loan debt, and folks popped up a couple days ago and said February 1st, run me my scratch. And yeah, We have him on record saying he was gonna forgive student loans.
That's one of the things he ran on. We say, I'm gonna call him Sleepy Creepy Joe.
You the one that told me he got dementia. I just repeated that.
Man, what I just show you, Miguel? I just showed Miguel a clip. Shout out to Miguel.
Shout out to Miguel.
I just showed Miguel a clip of Joe Biden just blah 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 blah. Man, what? He can't formulate a full sentence. And then me and Miguel was talking about the fact that the public allows that to keep going on. If this was our daddy, we'll be like, man, if we was at Thanksgiving dinner and our daddy was having dinner, having the speech, and he started talking like that, and we'll start all looking at each other like, what's up? We gotta listen.
What you say?
We wouldn't even let daddy next year
talk. He would be a
yeah.
talk.
Hey, Mogul, you wanna do the speech this year?
Hell yeah.
Hey, thank everybody for
thank
coming.
you everybody
out.
for coming.
We gotta think about what we thankful for.
Yeah. Something
fuck daddy.
Something
We gonna take his spot, but the conspiracy theorists been saying Kamala Saho Harris. And I don't mean to do that, but I seen her.
You told me some shit before we
when Montel Williams, the talk show host, she was dressed in matching outfits with another female, and they was both holding Montel's hand. She was a +1. You know what I'm saying? And she the vice president. Shout out to
Kamala
vice president. I ain't saying
she was the president for a day
too. This is who we voted for.
She was the president for a day too.
I'm really unpopular to black people. We gonna lose a lot of people. Some people not gonna like us.
I was finna say fuck
because of what I say. Don't say that. But I was a Trump fan. Trump will
I'm still a Trump fan.
Be one of my favorite, most entertaining presidents ever. Hey,
I miss Trump.
See,
I miss Trump on TV. I miss Trump at his press conference.
Yeah, even Trump let the money come in for the hood. If you know, you know. If you don't, you
We
broke.
had a great conversation yesterday. Why we didn't talk about that? The conversation we had yesterday.
Man, we had so many conversations
about
we be coming in here.
But when we was talking about the
TTing in the cup,
but
what's in my cup?
We was talking about how Trump allowed they first niggas to hit their first dub, and how all these motherfucking breaking what they call them looting.
Yeah, that's how they get down on people in LA. All the stuff that's going on in LA.
Because niggas is not used to being broke no more. See, when you was broke, it was cool because you didn't ever touch that shit, so you didn't really know how it felt. But then a lot of niggas touched their first love. You did, and grateful for us. God is great. We have touched a nice amount of money where that didn't do nothing for us. But
I ain't never touched nothing.
No, I'm saying like we didn't touch nothing.
I ain't never touched no money. I'm broke. No, I'm just
we not playing that.
I don't know nothing about
that's not gonna work with me. But we have been fortunate enough because you fucked me up. I'm like, what you mean you didn't touch?
I never touched nothing.
You ain't my broke friend. My daughter is. Like so. Nah, for real. So I would say in the space of niggas wasn't used to touching that type of money, and we was on the phone yesterday talking about a bunch of other shit, but they did come up about how niggas looting all these stores, and it's because they not used. They not used to that shit, bro.
For a U-blow.
Bro,
that bitch 250,000 niggas.
Bitches is robbing niggas. Niggas going to Oak Brook and the Louis Vuitton store, all this shit, because niggas had touched that shit.
You seen that shit happening? The Bentley store downtown.
Yeah, the watches. 2 million, right?
Dude, they both had blicks. Two of the security had blicks. They ain't blow that shit. They ain't used to blowing that shit. They ass hesitated on blowing that shit. But let them go and get away that shit. Look.
Yeah.
First of all, security guards with the blicks. These are
not for no stores.
No. Not even that. Don't kill for no stores. Because your soul is on
the line.
On trial, online. And guess what? All these watches are insured, and you don't own these things,
exactly.
And you don't have $1 million because you're the security guard at
the Bentley store.
Yeah, don't go kill no black dude. He finna get $1 million. He
Bro,
coming
you finna take
up.
me off topic
What you should have did is have your little homie, little nuck them, your little weed man come through and do it themselves.
Exactly.
Security guard, but That's just me. I'm sorry. Go ahead to the next one before I
wouldn't-
reveal
no,
my
'cause
hand.
you took me on
I'm
another
showing
topic.
my character. My bad.
You showed me on another topic that I don't
We
even care
had
about.
nine
I don't-
anyway.
Yeah,
Fuck.
so fuck it. Security guards outside of our people we like. Shout out Tay. Shout out KC. Shout out Chuck. Shout out the people. No, security guards be some bitches, bro. I'm so tired of these niggas being important for 4 hours a day. And certain niggas that don't know me when they come to the club and they doing the most, and I'm very respectable. I'm coming up with the right energy. You can search me, do your thing. But when you start to do too much, it make me want to remind you that you made $100 for the next 4 hours, and I made $100 before I got here.
This the thing. I just had a situation like this, and I told the security guard, you know, I had one dude, like, they had two people checking you, so they had two checks. They got the first dude to check you.
Hey, Kai, come hit this.
Hey, they got the first dude to check you, and then they got the next dude to check you. So the next dude checking me, first he checked me to the front, then I turn around, he checking my back, you know what I'm saying? And the dude who was standing in front of me just reach out and grab my joint. Just standing in front of me, just reach out. What would ever make you not the third dude? You the third dude, so you just want to feel like you just want to reach out. Why? This is my second check, my second time being checked. Mm-hmm. See, motherfuckers know I be smoking in all the clubs, and it don't matter because I'm me. You supposed to see me
one of them.
and really
respect
embrace me.
Yeah, because we gonna show you all the love in the world.
But
when we went
this nigga just did that, bro. And I was like, I ain't gonna lie. And this is not, I ain't even talking about the gay. I said, man, that's gay, bro. Is you gay? And if you is, don't assault me, motherfucker. Like, we gotta fight, bitch. I felt like fighting. I ain't gonna lie.
And we went out together.
I felt like fighting because you just grabbed my joint unadulterated. And that shit was like, when we in public, you is not the police. It's not that serious. This is a fucking club. You don't own this club. Be cool, man.
You already paid. Now, when we went out, a nigga did the most.
Homie,
a nigga did the most. Like, Tay was like,
and not
y'all
my
straight.
other home. I got a whole bunch of security. That's in the city that I respect to the utmost. These my homies. We can go out. I fuck with them. But
he did
dude ass, and I'm going to tell his ass for the rest of why I see his ass. Your ass a fruit.
You
boy.
fruit.
Get out my...
Yeah. Especially when I'm like, bro, like, come on, bro. Like,
leave me alone. Touch me. Don't touch me.
You know. And
hey, stop that. Stop, stranger. You stranger danger. You stranger danger.
Hey, let's talk about another stranger danger, bro. This Philadelphia teacher, she came out talking about, she came out to her students about her sexual activities. Oh, what? I did not get a chance to research this too much, so I would like you to expound.
So she just it was National Come Out Day. It was National Come Out Day, and
you for real?
Yeah, they got a day like that. So it was National Come Out Day, and she went in front of all of her students, and she said, "I am this. I call this broke wrist." So she was like, "I'm broke wristed." So I feel like why would she tell her students she broke wristed or whatever? Because I just feel like what you do in the confinements of your home, whether you in the witchcraft, whether you like snakes, whether you like dancing naked, who you have sex with, whatever or whoever you have sex with, it's your business. Whether it's yourself, the opposite sex, the same sex, it's not their business. Mm-hmm. They don't have a straight come out day. They don't be like, I have sex with my wife. Hey students, I have straight sex with my wife. What the fuck is you telling me that for? That's creepy. So it is creepy for you to tell me you have sex with women. I like women who have sex with women, by the way. I like watching it. It's nothing wrong with it. It's a beautiful
I like participating.
Process. I like participate. First of all, I like watching a little bit before I participate.
They get me together.
I like to let them warm up and smoke my weed and watch like a creep. I watch like a creep until it's my turn.
You don't know
I come over and touch and be like, hey. Hey,
Y'all good? Y'all good?
you want to hit the weed?
Oh man. Okay, I'm good. I am good. I don't got nothing on the Philadelphia topic because I ain't really know about it with the teacher and none of that.
I just feel like, but you could talk about coming out to people. Like, I feel like your business should be kept to yourself.
Your business is your business, and I think that with each gender. I think that with men and women.
Straight people too.
Straight
Keep that
people,
shit to yourself.
ain't
Don't
no-
tell your
it
students
ain't
about
nothing
your
to do.
straight.
I'm not telling
sexual
nobody that's an
shit.
insubordinate to me nothing. Like, mind you,
I'm not walking up to you telling you
Right.
about what the fuck I'm
bro.
doing with my
Bro,
girl.
we don't even talk about that now. We don't be sitting there
Hey,
talking about.
me and my girl, we just
I fucked my bitch so good last night.
what
Like,
the
no,
fuck?
bro, we not
Keep-
doing that shit.
Anything that you doing, especially in a professional capacity, these
Or personal, I don't wanna hear your
these
shit.
kids come to school to be taught school shit.
Or get away from that bullshit that they got going on at home.
No, school shit.
Yeah.
School shit.
They do come
Let
around.
let my son and my daughter. I don't have a daughter, but I have a son.
I have
But
two
let our
daughters.
kids come to your establishment and just be taught school shit.
And be kids.
And excuse my
And be kids.
the way that I'm presenting it, but I'm just saying math.
That shit ain't even enough. Teach my kids
all
about
the
some
shit.
credit and
Just
shit.
teach them the things that they need
That
to
they
know
came
to
here
get
for.
the life.
Literacy,
Yeah.
literature,
Don't tell them about your
geometry,
personal
gym,
life and your
lunch.
sexual life. I just don't believe in
no,
it.
don't ever. Like, don't ever. Hey, see, I was trying to get off topic again. Let me keep going. Travis Scott taking off festivals, over $3 billion worth of lawsuits, but he just tried to perform at Coachella for free, and they told him no still. That's confirmed. He going through a hard patch for some shit that he didn't
listen,
really have nothing to do with.
I hate these people.
Me too.
And
They
when I
tryna
say
cancel folks.
when I say these people, I just hate the
You know.
just the cancer culture. Like, you're an artist. Like, do you know how many? Another thing me and Miguel was talking about. They would talk. Well, Miguel and Kai was talking, and I just jumped in their conversation about setting up stage shows. How the sound man is setting up the production of it. But my point is, it's so many pieces that work in a show. It's so many pieces that go together to make this production go on. And you can, it is insane that this works, but this is the way, lawsuits is the way of the world. So
Yeah,
if they get the money, these people was insured. These people have money. These people are willing to settle. $3 billion is just a number.
it's just a number.
This is the way negotiations work. They start high, and let's say we can meet in the middle.
15
So
billion.
if they can do 1 billion, they won't even probably do 1
800
billion.
million,
It'll probably be under $1 billion or whatever they settle for.
800
If they can come to a settlement agreement for all the damaged and injured people, some of the people wasn't injured. They do a class action lawsuit. They just start reaching out to anybody who bought a ticket.
And
They
at that
they
point,
pay
you
for
can
the.
get a penny in the you can get a penny in the mail. Them class actions is dumb because
I got a class action
a
before.
nigga could start a suit and that's gonna get the majority. But then if 1 million people add, that money.
I got a class action suit in the best time. I was locked up.
Oh,
and
yeah?
a check just came through the door
Hey.
that I never filled out for. Shout out to the Cook County
Correctional
detention-
facility.
26 in California, the county.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They had the dick doctor and the sleeping on the floor shit. I got both of them. I got 2 lawsuits.
Yeah.
They used to stick this little Q-tip in your joint, and they said that shit was unconstitutional. It was like torture. You had to go through that shit to go through the county.
Yeah.
And they had to stick a Q-tip in your shit.
Yeah.
So they said that was unconstitutional, and they gave people money for that, and then they gave people money for the jail being overcrowded. If you had to sleep on the floor or you was in a room where you was in a deck when it was overcrowded. I ain't never had to sleep on the floor though. I always had a bunk.
Yeah. All right, 2 class actions that my nigga won. That's what's up.
Yeah. Came through the door. I was fucked up too. I was in Mount Sturt. Nah, I was in Pontiac Farm. Them bitches came through the door.
Yeah.
Shh. Anytime you get mail, it's a holiday. I bust them bitches open.
Check.
Ooh, check.
Check.
Ooh, I'm rich. I'm finna go. You start
Hey,
filling
but
out your
checks
commissary
But
slip.
checks be 90 days. Oh, you could cash them in there.
Hell yeah, you start filling
I
out
ain't
your
never got a check
They
out
already
yet.
cashing me in for you. They put it on your books.
Yeah.
Hey, you just get the receipt.
Yeah.
You get the receipt. Anybody send you a check, because you can send me a check and I'll
Yeah.
just get the receipt.
I never got a
Man,
check.
it's man. I start
Never got
filling
a
out
check.
commissary. I want 2 honey buns. I'm finna get 4. I'm a rich nigga now.
noodles.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
want some?
yeah.
You need some?
You need some tissue,
You
nigga?
good, nigga?
All right, next topic, man. Hey, so this is gonna get a little odd because this could go a million ways, but we saw some shit on the internet, social media somewhere. If a man makes $80,000 a year, that he has no business marrying a woman that makes $35,000 a year. What's your thoughts on wages in marriage?
Shout out to Peaches with the ad libs.
Yeah, what? Shout out to Peaches.
She always got the ad.
What?
No.
No. What?
For real?
Bullshit. that's Peaches.
That be her.
So shout out to Peaches. What are your opinions on that comment and then wages in marriage if they matter at all?
I feel like what you make right now don't determine the person that you is. Because if y'all know people, you ever see your uncle or somebody that you seen come home from jail from the hood and they instantly get back on and get the hustling or whatever they do and they take off? Hustling is about who you are.
It's a mind state.
It's about what you accept. If you think $100,000 is a lot of money and you go for $100,000 job, that's what you're going to get if you strive long enough. If you think $1 million is a lot of money and you striving for $1 million, that's what you're going to get if you think it is. If you think $100 million or $200 million is a lot of money, that's what you're going to get if you strive for it. But people, when you use those numbers, they start to be like, come on, man. And that is where your buck stops, where you feel like, come on, man. Yeah. So I just started reaching further. And
But how does that quantitate with your spouse? So are you even counting your spouse money when you get into a marriage situation?
This is the thing. It's a mind state. So I feel like if I get somebody who makes $35,000, it's her mental that I need to work on. I don't need to work on. I don't. Whatever she does, she can quit that today.
Woke me up.
First of all, I'm straight. I'm straight
Without
her. She can quit and be a housewife fucking with me and just serve me all day.
And make more than
make my life
and make more than 35 a year.
But if I want a woman that's a boss, that's ambitious, that has ambition. So whatever you want to do on earth, I give you $35,000 to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? For real, I will invest over a period of time $35,000 into my significant other if I feel like this is the person that I feel like I can be.
So
with
they don't got to come with it, is what you're saying.
I'm saying what they make right now don't disqualify them. Men and
agree.
women fuck that up because they disqualify somebody because of the circumstances they at now. When I came home from the joint, I was sleeping on my father, in my father's guest room on a single stack air mattress. You know what I'm saying? That barely a body part was touching the floor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you saying that the person you meet, your partner, that you may just see the potential in.
Yeah, what if she got more money than me? I'm going to be me regardless. It's on you to see if I'm me.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It's on you to peep it. And you do the job interview. That's why I be like proper pussy management, because you are the hirer or the firer of anybody that get the job.
Anybody that get the job.
So if you choose, listen.
This is the part
I'm going to tell you who I am.
Make sure we get this part. This is a great conversation. I'm saying in the space of I agree with you, where we don't have to. I might not meet my partner up already. You might not be up. Yeah. I got to see the potential in you, though. Yeah. Like, if you got the potential, I might make more money than you. You might make more money than me. Whatever. That's possible. It's possible in this world. You may make more money than me, but ultimately, I got to see the potential in you to see where this is going. So I'm cool. I don't know, like, how I would love to, like, I can see potential in people, though, because I see it all the time.
And is you receptive to learning? When I tell you something, is you going to take it? And
Yeah.
How you gonna do? You gonna throw it away or what you gonna do?
Me personally, to answer the question about the topic, like if I was making 80K and I had a woman that made 35, that's fine with me. Like I'm not marrying you for your money. I'm gonna have the same light bill, the same mortgage, the same heat, the same cable, whatever. You being here can only be a plus unless you just a badass person. So like you being here is all good, and then in that space it's cool. Like and then like you said, I'd rather work on your mental. I can get you that to 80 where I'm at the time, even though I'm not at 80. I'm just saying, like, I can get you to 80. You know what I'm saying? If you listen, if you coachable, if you receivable, for sure, I can absolutely get you there. And the man is here to lead. So you're going to come into a position where, I'm supposed to lead you, whether you got more money than me or not. Some niggas be insecure. They act like they can't lead if they don't make more money. If a woman made more money than me, I would still lead because I'm just an alpha male like that, and that's just part of me. But for the most part, I make more money anyway, so I'm still going to lead, and I'm still going to guide you in a position to put you up. And like you said a couple episodes ago that I got a contrary to, nobody has ever left me in a position where they wasn't more up than when I found them. So for me, it's like you gonna learn something from me. You gonna get some game. You gonna be a better person. You gonna be a better boss. You gonna be a better manager. Whatever the case, you just gonna be overall better because I'm only here to impute that and make you better. Same thing with you. Like you put into people. We so into people. We so into so many people that make you better. So ultimately, you can't lose in this scenario anyway.
Definitely.
But let's jump into our Free Gate Friday. I'm gonna go ahead, Pat. You want to talk about that after the shit we just got to talk about? All right, cool. We're gonna go back to it.
But we got to talk about.
The
I really want to say what I said.
Oh yeah. 12 cities break the murder record, including Illinois. So 12 cities in the
not
state
even
of
Illinois. Illinois didn't break their murder record, but we got it's the most murders in the
last year or two. Yeah,
like since the 90s.
Since the 90s?
Since the 90s.
No, I'm not saying that we broke.
We got over
the world's records, but we are exceeding ours.
Yeah,
and
we didn't break our records, but the 12 other cities did.
They did.
But ours is exceeding bigger than anywhere. But we want to talk about what I wanted to talk about is the overall, like the culture.
Yes.
I just want to talk about our culture, man. And there's too much focus on being tough, being gangster, and killing each other. And then I don't feel like, us killing each other is really gangster. I feel like if you really gangster, and I'm not against police and everything. I'm against, because lawlessness, without order, there's lawlessness. So I know there has to be always police, but we have to pick our police, and I feel like they need to be from the hood. But if you really gangster, when the police come, you won't put your guns down. Or if you really gangster, how's you broke? You can think your way out of these situations.
Absolutely.
The real gangsters control the trash industry, and they control industries. These are the real gangsters that people pattern, and these rappers pattern their name after the Capones and the Lucky Lucianos and all of these gangsters with the famous names, the Gottis and all of these niggas that pattern themselves after.
Ross,
all these. Well, I wouldn't put Rick Ross in there because he was a snitch. He tried to snitch. Well, he rightfully tried to snitch because he was snitching on the government at the time, Blandon, who was working for the CIA and was setting up the black community for a fail. So, I just feel like we over gangstered out, and we need to make like financial intelligence, traveling, living long, getting old, wisdom, building, being able to be assets to each other. We need to make all that shit cool.
Yeah,
versus,
that need to be gangster.
I don't want to be cool to you niggas if
I gotta bust a gun.
Hell no. Nah. Well, I will in defense of what we got going on. I'm always on
alert. But that ain't gotta be day-to-day cool. Defending yourself and self-defense is cool.
That ain't gotta be what your life about.
You ain't gotta wake up on that.
Hell,
you know what I'm saying?
You talking to somebody who done did 9 years of his life in the penitentiary, and you talking to somebody who done been around people with life in jail and done seen these people and done seen how they feel and what that's like. And I'm older now to the point where I'm traveling. Traveling is cool. Seeing the world is cool. Seeing like you always say, seeing your grandkids and seeing your kids develop is cool. And down early ain't cool.
I'm definitely trying to be a grandfather. When niggas always ask me, what you trying to do when you get old? Or what's your goals? Nigga, my goal is to be a grandfather. I want to see my children have children. You know how many people not finna see that shit? We was talking about that earlier, about how many niggas have checked out this motherfucker. Like, personal people we know, industry people we know, industry people we don't know. You know, but for me, I'm playing a long term game. You know, if I wanted to make some fast money and just make a bunch of millions to get up out of here on some, because I'm too hot or because I'm too known or because I'm too popular, I could have been did that. That shit is easy. You know what I'm saying? That shit is easy to get involved in all this other shit. But like the making a living that we make now, I can honestly say we make honest livings. You know, like we ain't robbing nobody. We ain't selling things that's hurting the community. You employ like 50 African American minorities. You know what I'm saying? I employ like 15 of them motherfuckers. So it's like to know that 75 people is under this umbrella, you know, that's a difference. You know, it's a nice footprint in the world, and that's gangster. That's cool. You know, the things I'm seeing him doing, like really get people, like really pull people out of nowhere. That shit is gangster. You know what I'm saying? That other shit y'all doing not gangster. That shit that I'm hearing about that I see on these blogs, it's not gangster.
One of my shorties made a quarter this week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's crazy. That's not crazy. That's doable, and it's doable for anybody who watching us. You know, we never on this podcast to shit on you. We just really firm on who we are, and we know who the fuck we is, and we know what we here to do. You know, so we not gonna humble that down. You know,
I don't mean my shorty. This is my little brother. I love him. I raised him since he was 18. He been around me. He made a quarter, and I ain't gonna say his name.
Yeah, but if you know, you know. You know, so, you know, we here to make a difference, you know, and that's the idea of what's around us, you know what I'm saying? Two successful black men who can, you know, put their egos aside and say, look, we know we stronger together, you know, and a lot of niggas don't do that. They do it for Instagram. They do it to go to the club and look cool, but like, this is my real friend. You know, there's somebody I confide in, you know what I'm saying? And to know that iron sharpens iron.
We didn't grow up together.
And we didn't grow up. We just
started doing business together.
Yeah.
And then
we made like 6 years ago.
People been like, man, we respected each other and start like, all right, this is
and it was a slow pace.
This how he moved.
It's over years.
Yeah.
Over years. Like, don't think niggas was just like, oh, you get money, I get money, let's be friends. Like, no, nigga, like we was cool. We didn't seen each other in the club several times, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, we started getting money together. We did,
out the door. Out the door.
I feel like we got closer doing that first tour.
Yeah, we did.
You know what I'm saying? Doing that. And that was a legendary tour with a lot of people on that tour. Who was on that tour?
Rest in peace, Duck, TT, Stunt Taylor, Katie Young, Cocky, Chella, Rico Reckless, Ill Will, Mikey Dollars, Billionaire Black. It was a couple people.
Shout out
man.
to everybody on that tour.
Shout out to everybody, man.
Shout out to Katie Young, Cocky. He was on my label at the time.
Yeah, shout out
to Ill Will.
Shout out.
I got on stage. I was like, can't nobody fuck with us. Ill Will was. Me and Ill Will was finna bump. We was finna bump in the motherfucker. You dig?
And
man.
I'm gonna shout out our other contributor at the time, Dave. He had a lot to do with getting the artists on that tour.
Did, yeah.
You know, Dave had a lot.
Dave
to
got
do.
a podcast too. What's the name of it?
No Cap Podcast. Make sure
No
y'all
motherfucking cap.
Check them
Fuck
out.
fam.
We might have to go on there and talk to them. You know, we might have to go. Peachy,
Man,
we
gotta have Dave on the show.
Set that up. Yeah, we should swap it out.
We said it.
We should swap it out.
We said it.
You know, we should swap it out. We gonna swap it out. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. We can make this bitch big. You know what I'm saying? You know, shout out to everybody, you know, that's doing this on the platform that they are. We take it serious, but, you know, we new to media. We don't even really consider ourselves media. You know what I'm saying? We just two men that got an opinion that could have the, you know, the luxury to put together a platform, you know, to give our opinion, because a lot of people, you know, we think a lot of people should have our opinion. You know, y'all can let us know if y'all think people should have our opinion too. If y'all got questions, y'all got things y'all would like to ask us, or, you know, we won't start having guests. We gonna start having, the bro was just telling me, we gonna have artists that's on here that's not even popular.
We'll have people call in and ask them their opinion.
Yeah. I got to get on my Joe Budden shit too. I got to start putting more people on the spot, just calling people in the middle of the show
Just
type
call
shit.
them, see what they want to, see what they owe.
Just calling niggas, just asking their opinion about shit. Free Game Friday.
Kick it off.
Free Game Friday. You know, this is a very popular topic on our platform. I enjoy this because it is free. You know, this is my, you know, my contributions to the industry on our platform. My Free Game Friday this week is doing shit that makes sense for your brand. You have these times when you're like growing as an entity, you know, maybe an artist or a clothing company owner. or a DJ or a producer, and eventually you got to figure out your self-value and your self-worth, and you got to realize that certain shit that even though you might not be out the hood yet, you might not even made no money yet, you still got to decide that, all right, I've reached a level where I can't do this no more. I know personally I've been to a couple hip-hop showcases in the last few weeks, and I've seen some artists that are very well established in the Chicago area, like maybe have Lyrical Lemonade posts, maybe have source publications and things of that nature, or have big features. And I'm watching them do showcases that got 50 artists on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that when I see that, I'm kind of distasteful, because I'm I want to see you take yourself more serious. And I want you to be able to say no. I want you to hit a point in your career where you you know what? Yeah, I might not made it yet, but I know the direction I'm going. Like some of my clients, some things that we work with in New Regime, we won't let certain clients around us play the same venue too consistently. Like, you can't play Promontory if you under New Regime 3 times in 45 days, because now you become a recycled and you ain't got nothing to do. And you gonna have to pick the best show that you should be at Promontory, and then you got to lay off that venue for a minute. So some people just got to figure out their worth, figure out their value, and just do shit that makes sense for your brand. Stop doing shows that don't make sense for you. Stop doing sending songs to mixtapes that might not have no value for you. If it's not a big mixtape where they finna do numbers, you might not want to do a mixtape that's finna get 60 views, shit like that. If you gonna do certain interviews, and if you went and did a paid in for a DJ Smalls, maybe you did pay for that interview, but that platform was 1 million plus subscribers. Maybe you don't want to go do nothing less than 2,000 subscribers.
Exactly.
So sometimes I just feel like it's big for artists to make sure that they just doing shit that makes sense. Don't always, I seen some people the other day tell me oh yeah, I'm just here to show love. Nah, you look dumb as hell being here. You shouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear that no more. Because you are bored at home and you want to go do a show. Figure out how to make yourself more valuable, and just do shit that makes sense for your brand.
That's what's up. So my free game Friday for free game Friday.
For free game Friday
is number one, you are a CEO. You are the CEO of your company. So you as the artist are the CEO of your company and your brand. And so one of the first companies you have to create is your publishing company. So if you want the other 25% of your chop, you need to do your publishing. And you have to create your company, and creating that will create a track record, and you can also get your bank account and all that stuff that goes along with it, so you can create that track record. If you know, you know. Also, you have to hire CEOs to your company, and me and bro for hire too. So
100%.
Reach out to us if you want us to help represent your brand, but it's gonna cost. Everything costs. You have to have a budget. But if somebody like me, if I'm signing you to Str8Drop Entertainment, because that's my record company, and bros is D1CMG, if we put our time, energy, and effort, and I put $1 million into it, it's an investment. So I want ownership. I'm investing in you when you percentage. I'm investing in you when you are nothing, and when you not nothing, when you are worth nothing. Your brand is worth nothing.
You're in the potential state.
You're in the potential state. I'm not saying you worth nothing, because it's only worth what somebody is willing to pay. So if nobody is paying nothing right now, and I'm believing in you and I'm seeing the potential, and I'm coming in as an investor and a hustler on your team and part of your executive team, you got to understand that come with a price. And you got to value my time too.
Yes.
They don't, I feel like artists need to value the executives and being the CEO. Get your publishing company and pick your team. But understand, if you want part of your team to be somebody who owns companies like us, understand that it comes with ownership. Because you're the risk. I don't want to take all the risks and get no reward, or when there is a reward. Because most of the time in music, people don't pop when there's an investment.
For sure.
80 to 90% of the time that it doesn't pop. Yeah. So the time that it does pop, people want a hefty return. There's a bigger risk. If there's a higher risk, there should be a higher reward. And And if you can do it, if you did it with me, you can do it again.
Yeah.
You can do it again and again. And once you out of my contract, you can make some more music. But I just hate the artist mentality where you want all of the ownership, but you want people like myself to invest. So that's my free game Friday, man. Soak it up. Y'all could take it. This is my opinion on music. Everybody has somebody like from the hood. If you from any of these hoods around the world that invest in you, that have some money and they're business minded, you gotta understand they gotta come with something on the back end. You can't just I give you $1 million and
I get $1 million back.
5 years later I get $1 million back.
No.
Damn, what type of investment is that? I should have just built. I should have just
M.
did real estate or something.
My
What
M.
the fuck?
Yeah.
I should have kept it to myself.
I could lose on a building before I lose on a person.
Did my personal work mean anything? Did I get
Did my
paid?
time
Did
matter?
I get paid
All these
$10,000 a year?
shows I'm coming to.
$5,000 a year? Can I get $200 a year?
And some of the scenarios, like you said,
Can I get paid $200 a year? Like who get paid $200 a year?
Nobody.
Can you put anything
A
on there?
homeless man. A
Come
homeless
on,
person
man,
do.
knock it off, boy. Y'all
Yeah.
just gotta. Artists gotta be realistic and understand. At the end of the day, you're an artist for life, and it don't stop at.
with me or the next person.
Nah, it don't stop after they invest all that money. You still the artist. You still the brand. You still got that. Go make another hole.
Make another hove. That's episode 10. What's the Demo podcast? Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Check us out every week, every Friday. Unless we have any type of difficulties that we don't get through, we here every Friday. It's episode 10. It's a
Straight
milestone.
Drop Entertainment, D1CMG.
Straight
What's
Drop
the Demo
Entertainment,
podcast? Is
D1's
like that.
The compound is like that. Episode 10, we out.
Why he got a Mac bass abdomen? Cause he back in the rack where it's happening. Hit a snake in the grass, it's rattling.